The Pelicans-Suns game was the second game in TNT's doubleheader last night. The first was the new-look Heat in Dallas to take on Luka and the Mavericks. The Heat have been dominant on both sides of the ball this season, ranking second in offensive efficiency and first on the defensive side of the ball. The 2016-17 Warriors are the last team to rank in the top two in those seasons for categories.
Miami has added to a good team, and boy, are they off to a great start.
Going to face one of the league's most talented offensive players.
Doncic way outside. Wow. Step back triple Luka. Crossover. Herro. Oh, that was beautiful. What a shot. Tyler Herro gets it to go. Lowry on a ball. Slams it home. Shot clock at 5. Lowry positions with a 3. What a shot by Lowry. What a move. 6-1 Miami. They are hot. The Heat have won 5 in a row and 3 straight on the road.
Back with JJ and Legs. So JJ, so much was made of Tyler Herro's comments earlier this year where he put himself in the same conversations with Luka Doncic and Trae Young. What have you seen from him so far this season?
I think we all laughed when Tyler Herro said that. I know Malika did, Legs did, I'm sure RJ did, because that's all he does is laugh. Give the guy some credit for making a big leap here in year 3. So when we look at usage percentage, the percentage of possessions that a player uses while on the court, Tyler has made a big jump from about 22% in his first 2 years to 29% this year. For reference, Nikola Jokic last year as the MVP had about that usage percentage. The other thing is he's been such a good pick and roll operator, getting to his spots. He's shooting 60% from the mid-range, which probably isn't sustainable, but his ability to get to his spots, elevate. And then the third thing, I think, is his passing. He's made a little bit of a leap each year with his passing. This year is no different. But for him to be in the category of a Trae Young or a Luka Doncic, it's the playmaking part that he has to continue to improve.
All right, so Legs, Miami is second in points allowed this season. What makes them such a strong defensive team?
Oh, yeah, Richard and I were talking about this off camera. I said, you look at what they can put on the floor now. You add a Kyle Lowry, you add a P.J. Tucker to the mix to go with Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo, and even a guy like Tyler Herro. Duncan Robinson's long. So the length, the versatility, it allows them to get up in you, and it allows you to create situations where you're not at a disadvantage even when you switch. And here's a perfect example. Here's a switch right here. You're not worried about it if you're the Heat, even though you've got Tyler Herro on Luka, because here's what Kyle Lowry brings to the table. Take a look at Kyle Lowry here under the rim. Now, his man is going to be here. He's not worried about that, though. He understands he's got to get out to the corner if it's a 3. But what I want you to focus on, watch Kyle Lowry's head as this possession goes. It's on a swivel. He probably takes it back right and left 5 or 6 different times to make sure he is there to provide the type of help that he needs. So even as a post-up taking place, you see him here. He's constantly look at his head. Back and forth, back and forth. And then J.J. McDu's a great term, competitive stamina. That's the other thing that Kyle Lowry has. So you're going to see here, when this ball is skipped, watch how hard and aggressively he closes out. There's no way you're going to get this three-point shot off, and instead, he's going to force dribble penetration back into the lane where all of this activity is. So you're not going to give anything up. So this is what Miami does. They close out the three-point line, they help on penetration, and then they give you the second effort on the same possession. And that's what they do right here. So you force it back to the middle, all that activity in the middle, great contest on the last effort. Now watch, here's the other thing, and this is where a guy like Tyler Herro is really going to benefit. Look at this outlet pass. As soon as he gets it, he's already looking up the floor to see what is the defensive balance getting back. And watch how Tyler Herro benefits from this. So as Kyle comes up, he gets to this point right here. He's going to shift gears. He knows that all of the defense is on the left side of the court. So if he can beat this top defender and get in here, he knows he is going to draw all eyes on him. Why is that important? Because he already knows that Tyler Herro is right here, and he is running the floor. And watch at the end of this the way Kyle Lowry draws 4 to him. Tyler Herro never stops moving. Great decision at the end. It looks like there's nothing there, but he knows there's a secondary break coming. The IQ, the toughness. Kyle Lowry brings so much to this team, and it's why, for me, the day that they got him, I said, this is a team now you've got to watch out for and take seriously as a final contender and maybe a team that can win the whole thing.
Okay, so if we're talking about where their ceiling is, well, I have you both here. JJ, I'm going to start with you. What is the Heat ceiling this year?
Anybody that's listened to my podcast knows that I've been accused of basically running a Miami Heat podcast. So I drink the Heat culture Kool-Aid. So to me, this is the clear front runner in the Eastern Conference. They've got the number 1 defense so far. They've got the number 2 offense so far. Will they win a championship? I don't know that, but they certainly have the ceiling to win an NBA championship this year.
All right, JJ's drinking the Kool-Aid. Are you, Tim?
Oh, no question. A big picture of it. The ceiling is a parade in Miami. If you really want to talk about, can they actually get it all done? They can. And like JJ said, you don't really know. There's so many factors that go into it, and there's other teams on that short list of contenders. But I think this is the best defensive team in the league. And now you have Tyler Herro back at a level where he gives you that firepower that you're going to need every night. This is a team, for their first 4 wins, held teams under 100 points. In modern NBA basketball, it's very difficult to do that, period, much less 4 consecutive wins under 100. They can just beat you multiple ways. I'm all in. I also think Eric Spoelstra is one of the top 5 coaches in the league. I've thought that for the last decade. So you add that all up, Malika, JJ, I think this team can get it done. I think they can take this thing all the way across the finish line.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.